The eSwim is a very easy and intuitive pump to set up, and you will see exactly how simple it is to get one of the most advanced pool pumps in the market running. And as a bonus, at the end, we will time exactly how quickly I can set this pump up. If there is a particular section you need to see or follow up on later, we have divided the video into chapters to make the navigation simple and easy for you. Much like this pump. Let's get to it. When you turn on the pump, eSwim displays a configuration wizard. By going through some easy questions, one after the other, you are guided through a simple and effective configuration of the pump. The first and most important thing you will notice on the control panel is the display, which gives all the information and feedback you will need. We have 4 arrows for navigation: up, down, left and right. Then we have the enter button in the center. We also have an escape button represented by a cross to decline and go back to the previous menu, and an OK button represented by a tick to confirm and go to the next question. The first question is what language we want to display. So, to select a language, we scroll through with the down button, and once we are on the choice we want, we push the tick button to confirm our selection. The second question is how we want the time to be displayed on the pump. So we have 2 options: 24-hour time, so the time will be displayed like this, and 12-hour time, so the time will be displayed like this. We can also see on the top of the display, we have a number that tells us where we are in the wizard. At the moment, we are at the second question out of 11. Here, we can set the actual time. We set the hours first by pressing the up and down buttons. To move from hours to minutes, we press right. Then again, up and down to set the minutes. Here we choose the current day of the week we are in. Once again, up and down to scroll through the list, tick to make a choice and go to the next screen. Head is a technical word used to express the pressure of the pump. The pressure can be measured in meters, in metric, or feet in imperial. Now, we have to choose the unit of measure for the flow of water. We have either cubic meters per hour or liters per minute in metric, or US gallons per minute in imperial. eSwim actually has the smarts within the unit to protect the pump from extreme temperatures. So here we can choose to display the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit. A huge benefit of eSwim is that we can choose whether the pump runs based on the speed selected or a set flow rate. That's where the control mode setting comes in, and using the up and down buttons, we can select either speed or flow and confirm our choice with the tick button. In most applications, you might prefer to control the speed of the pump. For example, from 20% to 100%, and the flow and pressure of the water will vary accordingly. Although each individual pool system typically requires a certain amount of flow that must be guaranteed. In those cases, it's better to choose flow when selecting your control mode. In the head limit setting, we can put a limit on the maximum pressure generated by the pump. This can be useful to prevent excessive pressure in the pipeline, as it can damage some devices. Press down to decrease and up to increase the value. You can keep the button pressed to go quicker and then press tick to confirm. It's not common practice to set a lower than maximum pressure, since the pump auto-regulates, but always consider your installation just in case. In the flow limit setting, we can choose to impose a maximum flow, but I will do it only if there was an important reason for doing so. For example, the diameter of the pipe or the size of the filter are designed for a nominal flow that is lower than the one produced by the pump. Set the flow limit using the up and down buttons, holding either pressed to move through the value faster, then the tick button to confirm. Now we are up to the last step of the wizard, as we can see complete here on the top part of the screen. The pump is suggesting that we can choose our speed by pressing one of the set 1 through to set 4 buttons, then pressing run to start the pump. The circular arrow refers to the LED indicator on the bottom right of the control panel, which just shows that the pump is running. We just need to press the tick button and the setup wizard is complete. Now, I promised we can set a timer so we can see just how quickly I can set this thing up in real time. Let's go. Let's start the wizard. Okay. English language, then 24-hour mode, I like it. We set the time. Here we go. 11:32, done. We are Friday. Meters for the head, yes. Then liter a minute for the flow, yes. Celsius temperature. Flow control for the pool. Head maximums, we can leave it as it is. Flow maximum, same. And we completed already. So yes, here we choose the speed, we press run, and we finished. If you're still here, go ahead, click like and subscribe, and check out these awesome videos. Bye!